E? That is a letter.
Groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages.
Yeah, so we just woke up in his, like, clinic. That's where we are. So now we're questioning whether everything was even real, chat. Hello?
Good evening, Alan.
Would you like another pump?
Feeling better now?
Punch to the
Feeling
face?
calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand.
Are you talking to me
you're
like I'm
confused.
5?
I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
We need to talk to the
Now,
lantern lady. She knows some
why don't you
shit.
come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten.
Boy, can't
Little
I get...
walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Follow Dr. Fartman.
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are
it's the thing we watch on TV.
vulnerable, of course.
Yes, the old rocking chair looking out the window overlooking the garden in the mental asylum.
I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
Désolé. De Soul. Ah, there we go. I was worried they wouldn't show up. Anderson. His gorilla's not with him. We can kill him now.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after
what?
an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless
he is a doctor,
the
Chad.
fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
What's in here? Oh, nothing. A sundial. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's Miracle Illuminated. TZ, that writer guy. Thomas Zane, I think it was. In the memory of a dear friend and poet. Wait, he's a friend of Thomas Zane? Bitch. Look at me, I'm crazy.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
And glitches. A lot of them. Must be the
It
wind.
seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me.
Okay.
Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now, we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman obviously loved his own voice. His words echoed madly inside my head.
But
I dug my nails into the palms of my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside.
Come on. Spooky. Come on.
Is that
Scary bad. Yeah.
is that a hole in you?
Now, here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here.
You did, Rufus.
I do
When I
love
asked, I
to
thought
hunt.
you were supposed to
The
wear it a
great
while longer.
outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
He's gonna jump out.
Scary.
Definitely horny. The guy you hate to have at the party. Ah, fuck! That's the scariest thing of all.
Dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay. Sorry. Boo.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on
Elbow
video
strike.
games.
Ooh, yeah.
It's
Video
trash,
games.
of course, but it does
I'll get
involve
him
some
to the head.
small creative effort,
No, what the
which
fuck?
makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
It's
No
trash.
kidding.
Sorry, Jet. Video games only need a small effort. So, Jet, as we can see, what are you doing?
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago.
Wait,
Dr.
Nico.
Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better. Well, I guess I'd better start wrapping this up. The storm is almost here. Look at that. I'd hate to be out there tonight.
You mean where we're gonna be? Probably. Alright, chat, and here we can see what happens if you play too much Mythic Plus on the PTR in World of Warcraft.
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Welcome to Cauldron Lake Lodge, here to give you specialized help if you need. However, please observe the following. Please ask your friends and family to schedule visits beforehand to ensure they don't interfere with your therapy and or periods of creativity. Also, please respect your fellow patients' needs for privacy and personal space, especially when they're engaged by their creative processes. Be patient. Typically, our patients have long-term creative problems, and they won't be resolved overnight. Give yourself permission to take the time you need. Bear in mind that you're voluntarily receiving treatment that has been specifically tailored for you. Engagement therapy, trademark. And its sister method, the flow, also trademark. Work best when you're actively engaged in shaping them. If you have any concerns, please don't hesitate to voice them. Do you have any concerns, chat? Good. Let's move on then. Wait. Oh, it's just a skin. Oh, it's these guys.
My rheumatism is killing me.
Oh, shit.
There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
Oh shit, dude.
I hope
It's
it
all
wipes
coming
this
together
place off
a
the
bit.
face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Let's see, we saw them
No, that won't do.
in the
I'm
diner.
so sorry to cut
Remember they
this
asked us
short
to,
for now, Alan. The power has been acting
put
up.
songs.
I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny.
Yeah!
Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny.
That's like Cat Tiger, dude.
Who else
Can't stand up
could
without cracking
understand
his
the
back.
world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Zane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Return to your room.
Tom, you got any booze on you?
Yeah, no.
We
Sorry,
have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine. Clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought, the hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off. This place, the lake, it gives you power. If you're a creator, an artist, a god.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
Yeah, that's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other
Yeah, see, we gotta
writer.
find the lamp lady.
She's been using you, boy, and you let her. You went and opened the door for her, didn't you?
Now, it was already open a crack. And whose fault is that? We're morally corrupt, disease-ridden, old and stupid.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, goddammit.
So tired. Built the farm close to the lake. A place of power.
Yeah,
We had parties there, man.
Man.
You should go there and have a party.
Yeah, give me 2 seconds. I forgot to send a one-liner out. Okay.
That Bob Balders threw the amp through the window. Hit that hippie chick in the back of the head. 15 stitches and a concussion. Bob's dead now. Leukemia.
Bro, what the fuck? Morbid as shit.
Stitches, snitches, and narcs, man. Bad scene.
Okay. Let's see what that manuscript page was.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
I am tired, man.
Fucking dude will stab you.
So tired.
Okay, go in here. Just gotta go back up to our room, looks like. We tried all these doors, right? That was a cool scene with the old guys. That was definitely making you questioning yourself.
Wake up. You can't hurt a nightmare because all dreams are only imagination. They're only in your head, and
Okay,
they're not
horn you.
there when you wake up. So you can't wake up because I'm in charge now, and I don't want to disappear. My nightmare is the publisher people who want to make a contribution so they can say they made a contribution, and then we end up with mullets in there because they think mullets are funny, but it wasn't supposed to be about mullets, and now it's about mullets. And when it's in slow motion, they call it mullet time because the numbers came back from marketing that mullet time is the hook we needed to go big in the target demographic. And they're not even kidding. They say it all are serial killers with straight faces and smiles. My nightmare is the writers who want to make everything from the characters to the toasters talk all the time and express their feelings so they won't shut up. And the writers won't shut up either because they have feelings too. And I have to listen to them because they're not scared of me. And everyone should just shut up. Shut up. Shut up. But I don't see nightmares anymore because I'm too scary for them.
Crazy,
I
those
take 2
bottle
pills
like
every
that.
morning and 1 with every meal and 4 when I go to bed. And that makes me the scariest nightmare of all.
So anyways. Okay. You have anything else to say? Storms are coming, Ma. Yeah, there's a cat up there. How'd that get up there?
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
I wonder if this is all like a setup as
The
well.
doors were locked. Hartman and the nurses would have keys, but there was no way to get my hands on them.
Like, I wonder if I'm being rused here to pretend like I'm crazy. But it's like the FBI agent making them try to make me think I'm crazy. So I can write the manuscript pages that he wants. The director's dilemma. Actually, we don't even know if that's what he wants. The guy who wanted them is dead, but he probably wants them too. The engaging new book by Dr. Emil Hartman, the author of the best-selling Creative Flow, his groundbreaking techniques, engagement therapy, and the flow explained in his own words, now available in bookstores across the country. Bitch.
Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin, have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Clinging. She's so clingy. Ah. That was our room again.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony.
Oh, it's a bear rug. I don't know what the hell that was. Thermos. Oh, it's one of those code thingies. All right, let's see. Should be number 3, right? Or maybe it's number 4, actually. Might have missed one. No, this is number 3. Okay, let me grab that. Copy link. Put it in my alt burner Discord. And then we have it here. Technology.
A beginning. A primordial forest. The colors of the fall. The mist. A caldera lake. Silence echoes. Loud. It's too late to hear the words. The man, naked, crawls to the shore. Like a birth? To say that would be a lie. Nothing like a birth. The opposite. He staggers to his feet. A carcass of a deer lies on the shore, rotting amidst driftwood. The man is afraid, beside himself. Who is he? He doesn't himself know. Dark waves have washed it away. A blank page where this horror story will be written. He remembers darkness, feels the shadow pressing down on him, coming after him. He must get away. He runs to the forest, to a fate worse than death.
Diablo 4 Season 2? I'm just kidding, it's pretty good. Scary Dude, thanks for the 106 months, man. And welcome back. Alright, well that's what that QR code was. That was vision number 3. We saw the first 2 yesterday. How artistic. Can we go in the other rooms now? That we can before? No, this one's still locked. Wonder why. There's also a weird glow at the window in this one. Can't seem to go anywhere anymore. Almost.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
Be cool. Says the 60-year-old man.
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn hammer?
I don't know.
Here's a friendly poke from Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we? Well, things are unraveling fast, aren't they?
The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
It's my
Any manuscript page here?
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
Taking it.
So he
We're on a
left,
comeback
then
tour,
cheat.
baby.
Fuck. They knocked her out with a hammer?
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard.
backstage is
If she
all
was one of
yours,
Hartman's
Tom.
goons, she had it
Seize your
coming. I had to
destiny.
get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages.
Why are they calling me?
That's where he'd been keeping them.
Come out and face the music, Birch. It's time to pay the piper.
Why do they keep calling me Tom?
Maybe you could come out and beat our wrinkled, adult diapered asses for us, since you're so tough, Birch.
We were on the road, man. You think we have looks like you before.
Alan Wake finished game. Yeah, we're probably gonna finish it today.
Yeah, you better hide, Birch. My wrath will break
Spelled
you.
the same way, chat. Yeah, we can't go
He's
get it.
probably kidding, Birch. He's got a great sense of humor. Just ask him.
Good one, buddy. High five.
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman.
Oh, that's the
He
dude.
was the kidnapper.
Oh, it is the dude.
Hartman had been playing me all along.
Ah, so he doesn't want the manuscript. Old bitch. Fucking bitch. Old cunt ass bitch.
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass to shreds!
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made of the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Let's try breathing left then.
Hartman wasn't happy. Mott could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
The shame of failure was hard to bear. I hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, which is what we said in the last chapter. We needed a week, and it said 2 days. Oh shit, dude. Hartman is evil as fuck. What's this?
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time.
We are very angry all the
He's getting
time.
violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no.
It's kind of fucked up.
Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but
I haven't seen that movie.
listening. He's too deep in his own problems. Always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him. And we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
She brought us here on vacation in the first place to put us in a fucking loony bin?
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry, man, am I glad to see you.
What's with his mouth?
We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout?
I stole it from the diner to piss off Rose after what she did to us. That'll teach her.
He brought it with him?
Yeah. That's a harsh punishment. Come on, pal, we gotta get going.
Oh, we got a gun early this time.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Oh shit, dude. Think he's alright? Bro, is that fucking evil smile again? Jesus. Oh shit.